One Piece, the best-selling manga of all time, or approximately 380 million sales. Like, when you factor that in terms of comic books, there's only 3 comics out there that sells more than One Piece. Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman. Those are the 3 that sells more than One Piece. With 13 movies to its name, and that is the inclusion of film gold, One Piece has been reigning supreme since the end of Dragon Ball. It's been Shonen's top dog. In 2008, it surpassed Dragon Ball in terms of manga sales. So it's been selling well. It's been the #1 best-selling manga for 8 long-ass years. But the thing is, there are people out there that don't understand why One Piece is so successful. There are people out there that don't understand why it is doing this well, why it is the best-selling manga of all time. There are people out there that don't understand it, because when you really think about it, there are shows out there, there are anime manga series out there that you can get more out of, and it has less episodes and less chapters. But the thing is, what makes One Piece so successful? Today, guys, I'll be looking at the ups and the downs of One Piece. So if there's been a time that you get your fried chicken and get that Kool-Aid, now is the time, because today, guys, I'll be talking about the ups and the downs of One Piece and why it is so successful. And also, this ain't a Blick video until you put your overall thoughts and opinions in the video. So guys, I'll be sharing my thoughts about this as well. So, without further ado, let's find out why One Piece is so damn successful. So, One Piece is set 20 years after the death of the former pirate king Gol D. Roger. And the thing about Gol D. Roger was, before he died, he left one last message, one last statement. He said to the people that were there, what witnessed his execution, he said, "If you want my treasure, I've hidden it in one place. You have just got to go and find it." He said them words, and that revolutionized the great pirate era. People started soaring the ground, like people started trying and started looking for the One Piece. More and more people became pirates just purely on that one statement that Gol D. Roger says. And whoever finds the One Piece will become the new pirate king. So the main character of the series, Monkey D. Luffy, goes on this adventure to become king of the pirates, to live his dream of becoming pirate king. And in order for him to do that, he needs to find the One Piece and needs to assemble himself a crew, which he's done so. And me telling you this outline, it does not make you want to watch One Piece, because let's face it, me telling you that a guy that's made out of rubber that wants to become pirate king, it's not sucking your cheeks, it's not making you remotely interested in watching this show. Like 700 plus episodes, 800 plus chapters, Lord have mercy. Like, there's no point that you've said to me that I'm sitting my cheeks down that I'm gonna watch this show. Like, that's what people will be thinking of me saying this. But the thing about One Piece is, and the thing about Ichiro Oda that people did not think about, the people did not know about Ichiro Oda, he takes inspiration of real life problems, like using the Marines and using the world government as the most corrupted people around, using touching stuff like the slavery of the fishmen, the slavery of the fishmen, how people, racism, discrimination. He puts all of that into this show. Like, stuff like that really touches you. It really makes you go, wow, I did not know Ichiro Oda will relate stuff that was relatable to real life situations and put it into this anime. I did not think he would do that. And that was pretty clever on his part. The reason why I can see why people are not a big fan of One Piece is the reason why I can see people do not even like One Piece. And this is a major part of the video. This is a major part. And this is purely for the fact that 4Kids had their hands on the show up until 2007, and when Funimation took control of One Piece. And the thing about 4Kids were, they changed the anime to the point that One Piece did not feel like the way Ichiro Oda wanted it to feel. It felt like a cheesy kids show about a guy that just wants to be pirate king it just felt so cheesy and it just felt nasty to watch. It's not even about the voice actors. They changed the overall feel of the show, and that's not good. Changing the feel of the show that the creator once put there, it kind of makes the creator's work not as good as you like. It gives him a bad reputation. It makes him look bad. It makes Ichiro Oda look like a bad writer. And factoring all this stuff, imagine if 4Kids did not censor One Piece. Imagine if Funimation had in control of One Piece from the beginning to the end. How popular do you think One Piece will be? Put that down in the comment section below, because I want to know what you think about that. But anyway, guys, the popularity of One Piece is truly amazing. With it having its own theme park, it having its own like rides, it having a memorial of 2 characters that died. I'm not going to put up the memorial because that will be spoilers. It having interesting character designs, it referencing real life situation, it referencing Dragon Ball stuff. Like 4th Gear was heavily inspired by Super Saiyan 4. Like stuff like that really is amazing. It's really amazing. The whole design, the whole form of 4th Gear is really amazing. And the thing about it is as well that people also forget the first arc of One Piece. You can see the inspiration that he took from Dragon Ball, like finding the Dragon Balls. The first arc of Dragon Ball, finding the Dragon Balls, finding the One Piece, the adventure of finding the Dragon Balls, the adventure of finding the One Piece. You can see the similarities. So inspiration really shows what you can do. Like when you're inspired, you can really do anything pretty much. Like you can really make amazing stuff, come up with amazing ideas. Like for example, I was inspired by Geekdom 101 to make this video about why One Piece is so popular, and I'm gonna get onto that fact right now. The reason why One Piece is so popular is purely for the fact of the characters, the way Oda keeps everybody relevant, because there's animes out there that do not know how to keep characters relevant to this point. Like for example, Dragon Ball, some characters in Naruto. Like there's other animes that struggle to make characters relevant, and that they don't have to make them relevant, but One Piece keeping more than one character relevant, keeping a bunch of characters relevant is always a great aspect. Seeing that people have the reason to be the way they are, and seeing the reason why people are the way they are in the series is truly amazing. Interesting backstories, interesting jokes, it makes you laugh, it makes you see what One Piece is truly about. The adventure, the journey, and the fact of the matter that it's so damn balanced in terms of comedy and action and moments that just makes you just go, wow, I did not see this coming. I did not expect this from this show. So when people ask me why One Piece is so popular, the question I'm gonna say is, you gotta get your fried chicken, you gotta get your Kool-Aid. You gotta sit them cheeks down and find out the true reason why this is such a popular show. Arcs like Enies Lobby, arcs like Marineford, those are the things that stood out in the One Piece history and the One Piece universe. And then you got games like Burning Blood, with the way it looks, with the characters' abilities, with the powers, and the way people fight so differently. Stuff like that is always gonna make people interested in watching this show, because people did not know that One Piece is gonna be that good. And that's the reason why sometimes One Piece can be overhyped. Me personally, with the stuff I've seen, it's not overhyped to me. But with the stuff that's happening, and with the way they're going, and with the route they're going on, it's truly amazing. It's truly amazing to see this. Because One Piece, with people that don't watch it, is such a slept upon anime. And the fact that it's slept upon, it really makes people shocked to see epic moments, to see, wow, One Piece has great fight scenes. Wow, One Piece has sad moments. Wow, One Piece actually has good characters. Wow, One Piece actually has some characters that actually have good character design. These stuff make you shocked when you watch it. But as a whole, guys, if you have not dived into One Piece, it's really something that you should look into, and really something that is worth watching. This has been your UK chocolate brother, Dr. Blick, and yeah, I'm going to wrap up this video right now. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yeah, I'll catch you next one, guys. Bye.